number 1. Race tyres can burst. Race tyres can burst. Yes, they can, but what does that mean? I've got an idea of what happens here. Oh, yes, I think... Yep, got this. Yep, happy with this. I'll give this a few more seconds. Hopefully not too difficult a start to this. Pangramdemic. Oh, it's all we need these days. So, burst here is an anagram indicator. So I think it's just an anagram of tyres can, and an anagram of that is ancestry. And I guess you could say your ancestry is your race. So yes, it's that type of race, not a running race. It's a type of, it's your family tree. So that's 1 down. 2. Sorry, it's 1 across. 2 down. Tiny changes to adopt Church's point. Tiny changes to adopt Church's point. Okay. Okay, I know how it works, and I've got it. Yes, that's quite an interesting one. High effrontery. Hi, well done, Shimjunik. Hi, King of Time. Hope you're all having a good afternoon. Yes, it is 4 minutes past 4 in the UK at the moment. Right, so this one, your definition here is point, but it's not a point you might think of to start off with. So tiny changes. Changes is a slightly sneaky anagram indicator here, I think. So it's an anagram of tiny, and it's going to adopt church. Are you going to put church, which is either going to be CH or CE, into an anagram of tiny? And I think if you do that, it's CE in this case, you get nicety. And if you've got a nicety, that's like a subtlety. It's like it's a facet. It's a point of how something works. So that is 2 down. I'm 2 for 2 now. Will this happen? Will I get you were thinking nuance? Yeah, I thought nuance to start off with CE at the end, but it didn't fit with the wordplay. 9 across. Northerner, no adult on course. Northerner, no adult on course. I'm 3 for 3! Woo! Got this one. Sorry, Smug Dan. 3 for 3. I mean, it won't happen again. I'm so sorry. So Northerner, no adult on course. Okay, says Warble J. He's done something clever. He's given a hint. So, the course here, it's a race course. A course that I used to be a mere 30 or 40 miles away, but now more like 100. It's Ascot. When if you take adult away, take off the A, you get a Scot. And they're a Northerner. Although, if you live in Iceland, I guess they'd be a Southerner. But anyway, to me, right now, they are a Northerner. So it's Ascot minus A. 3 down. Rescue former lover and conservative wearing strange attire. Rescue former lover and conservative wearing strange attire. I've got this. I've got it, and I'm 4 for 4. Blimey. I must not be well. That's just so worrying. This is a complex little one. How, Crusade? I know how. Right. It's not quite extracted catnip, but X is right. So your former lover is going to be your X here. Conservative. Conservative is just going to be the letter C in this case. Got it, King of Time. Good work, King of Time. Happy for you to shout it out now, actually. Go on. How am I so fast? I don't know. I'm lucky this time. I'm very lucky this time with the one so far. It is an anagram of attire around that letter C. Could be a speedy one. I'll slow it down. It'll be fine. So it's an anagram of attire around the C. So you get extricate, and that means to rescue. So that means to rescue. So that's your former lover, X. Anagram of attire around the letter C. For conservative, and it means rescue. Which one am I going to go for? I'm going to go with 11 across. Greek sailors dry wit. Greek sailors dry wit. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Gary. Thanks. With all due respect, I'm bloody amazed. 11 across. Greek sailors dry wit. This is going to be Greek sailor. I'm trying to think of Greek ships. Famous Greek people. Dry wit. S-T something, I something. Oh no. Oh well. Had the bubble had to burst at some point. Something ship. Dry wit, sarcasm. Dry could be sec. Wit could be joke. Going to move on from that one. Gonna put some more letters in it because we'll get. Whoa! No, we won't. Not like that. We won't. We'll get up to 2 more letters in it. Let's try 5 down, which is 5 letters. I'm hoping it's yield for no good reason. Burden left for bumpkin. Burden left for bumpkin. Okay, got this one back on track. Hurrah! Okay, burden left for bumpkin. I'm always wary about this word. Yeah, this was I wish I'd done this because then I could say, oh, it's 5 for 5. It's 5 for 6, sort of. This one. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Podo. Yes. So, I always, when you're talking about these country types, I never know whether these are sort of offensive or not, and I always try and avoid them. But this is a burden. A burden is a yoke on your shoulders, or something like that. Yay, egg fried cheese! Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much, egg fried cheese. I must be doing something not completely wrong. That's lovely. Thank you. So a burden is a yoke, and left is L, and you get a yokel, which is a bumpkin. I don't think that's offensive, but I think that one's fine. But I'm always worried about the way, tramp and all that sort of thing. Gonna try 4 down. It's long and begins with T. Sort of negativism characterized by speed and efficiency. Sort of negativism characterized by speed and efficiency. This feels like a double definition to me. Feels like a double definition sort of test something. A sort of negativism could mean anagram of negativism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's got the right number of letters. Let's have a go. Negativism. And then the definition would be characterized by speed and efficiency. Okay, people are getting it in the chat. Good. Give me an extra second. Team vising. It's got to end in. Does it end in ing? 1 for 7, Hussein. It can only go up from here, Hussein. It should end in ing. It does end ing. Is it an anagram of negativism? I think it's just an anagram of negativism. I just haven't spotted it. Time saving. Got it. Hooray. There we go. It is. So it is the anagram of negativism. It's time saving, which is what I was roughly doing for the first 4 clues, and then it all fell apart. So it's just an anagram of negativism, and it's characterized by speed and efficiency. 11 across. So this Greek sailor's dry wit. Something self, something solo. Probably not self, because it would be hyphenated 5-4. Something sold. It's not going to be ship. Greek sailor. Well, that was Jason and the Argonauts. Oh, hang on. Was it Homer? Was it Odysseus? It was Odysseus, wasn't it? It was from Ulysses. Okay, Warble J says, so it's a word meaning from a particular area of Greece, then a word meaning sailor. Okay. A word meaning a sailor, that'll be the salt, then. So something, because a sailor can be a salt. So it's going to be from the Greek islands, isn't it? Or Spartan, or Macedonian tar. Dear. I don't know. But try to get the Greek island. Crete, Kos. No. Attic salt. No, that's just dust. Ew. Ew. Oh, I just realised we got Scott here. I don't think he's up yet. I don't think he's certainly not here at the moment. But Scott rocks. Except for when he sends me parcels in the post. The 11 o'clock. What? Where? Gosh. I'm not up on my Greek geography, apparently. Dry wit. Sting. Is it actually Attic salt? Is it Attic salt then? Okay. So where is... Oh, it's from... So it is from Attica then. So it'll be from Attica. I thought you were making a joke as well, Podo. You're just absolute genius by accident. So Attic must be from Attica. I don't know where Attica is. And Attic salt is a form of wit. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. Wouldn't have ever got that. But this is why I do cryptic crosswords, because you sometimes learn things, or more precisely, you go, oh, that's interesting. Try and remember it, and then absolutely forget. 10 a cross. Leave footprints and hurry. Leave footprints and hurry. Well, I know what the first word must be. Oh, and now I know what the second one must be. Okay, good. So that first word. Yeah, fried cheese. Completely agree. Got to be make. Got to be make. But then I couldn't work out what that second word is. But then I've realised. So easy. I'm not sure. This is the sort of thing you either get or you don't. We like shapes. I wouldn't say that this is easy. I put this as a medium, or at least, I would put it as a medium. So what's another word for footprints? That if you at the scene of the crime, you would look for footprints, which could be called tracks. So it's got to be make tracks. And then if you make tracks, you hurry. I don't think that's particularly easy. 6 down. So that's just a double definition. Leave footprints and hurry. No clothes are worn in this city. No clothes are worn in this city. Hey, 6 down. Where are we going to go for a holiday? No clothes are worn in this city. Oh, this is going to be just one of those... what are you talking about, Gary? I remember back in the calendar day, someone showed me 9 letters. I asked what the conundrum answer was. He said that was actually the word. Oh, Muppetry. Yes. No clothes are worn in this city. Okay, so it's got to be a city. Buff. Nude. No could be N. No clothes are... It's just a double definition, isn't it? And I haven't got it. I'm going to have to come back to this one. Oh, catnip's got it. Catnip's got it. Give me the first letter, catnip. Where might I... It's a UK city. Hull. Reading. Bristol. London. UK city, 4 letters. Oh, it's a city that's 10 miles away from me. Whoopsie. Bath, thank you very much for giving me the first letter. I needed the first letter once I got the first letter. It is very close to Bristol, actually, yes. Oh dear, I should have got that. I prefer a shower. Now, peeps, bath or shower? Let me know in the chat. Bath or shower? One is clearly superior. It's clearly the shower, but let me know what you think in the chat. 6 across. Cut piece, dry inside. Cut piece, dry inside. You only have a bath, says Wobble J. Well, I only have a shower, so we average out. Shower for cleaning, bath for relaxing. Completely. Actually, I will agree with you there, Effrontery. I don't have a bath at my disposal, which is a shame. But I do shower every day, so don't worry. 6 across. Cut piece, dry inside. Cut piece, dry inside. Okay. Is it like being sandblasted, Gary, in your shower? Is it like a dribble or then being absolutely... Oh dear. Cut piece. Okay, so piece is probably bit. And then dry inside. Cut piece. If you dry something, I want dry to be arid, but that doesn't really work. I'm feeling that the definition. I've already said this word for dry once. Oh goodness. I don't pay attention to me. Is it something inside bit? And it must mean cut. I think. Gosh. At least we're doing okay for time on this crossword. I can panic on this one for a little bit longer. Cut is the definition. Yeah, it's piece with dry inside. So if I put bit here, actually, let's do bit like this. Dry. What's a word for dry? Oh, sec. Sec, I did. It's dry in wine. Thank you. So it's bisect. If you cut, you bisect something. So it's dry, which is sec in wines. In bit. Good. 7 down. Let's just move on. Flight members, fixed gaze, one here. Flight members, fixed gaze, one here. Finally, one that I'm more happy with. I've got this one. Yeah, I was entirely I was blinkered on dries in without moisture, which didn't help. Flight members, fixed gaze, one here. So that is 7 down. You're learning effrontery. Good. It's the only way to learn. It's the best way to learn, which is to basically have things explained to you. So this one hears. This is a sounds like clue. It's a homophone. So one hears. So that if you have something like that, or on the radio, or we hear, or to the audience, anything that involves some form of sound reference, means it would be a homophone clue, probably. And fixed gaze, if I do this at you, I stare. And that's the right word. That's the right answer. And it's S-T-A-R-E, I think, from the reading of the clue. It will be unambiguised by 12 across. But a member of a flight, it's that type of flight, a flight of stairs. So it's actually S-T-A-I-R for the flight member. Oh, so it'd be yes, it'd be that way round. Because I think that's the definition. And we hear. Yeah, sorry, Gary. Yep. So it's that form of flight. 8 down. Dance with seal round a garden. Dance with seal round a garden. Dance with seal round a garden. Dance with seal. Seal could be plug. Dance could be cha. Round a garden. There's a dance that fits those letters, isn't there? I mean, is a cakewalk a dance? The pause doesn't get me. I don't understand the pause if it is a cakewalk. Oh, Kew is a garden. Yes, okay, so garden is often Kew Gardens, a very famous set of gardens in southwest London. So it would be seal, which would be cork, it's got to be a garden, a queue. So seal is round a garden, a queue, and to seal, you cork something. C-A-L-K is to seal in DIY, that sort of thing. Do it yourself. Yeah, and the dance is a cakewalk. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate the cakewalk, but you are welcome to describe it, mainly because I've never heard of it. But you're welcome to describe it in the chat. I think it is the American equivalent with a U in it. It's an unusual word that we've got the word of U, the U out of, that isn't one of the normal ones. 12 across. Priest to have gloomy expression. Priest to have gloomy expression. I mean, I know what it must be, but why? Hang on, Warble J, please. Please wait a few extra seconds before you give anything away. Okay, so I think it's frown, but I'm not exactly sure why. FR is priest. That I've not heard of. Why is FR priest? And then frown, to have. Oh, to have is to own. Oh, that's sneaky. I sort of gloss over those middle words. So, it stands for father. Okay, so priest is father, so FR, and if you have something, you own it. And then a gloomy expression is a frown. It is a frown. Okay, doing quite well so far. Let's have a look at 14 across. Might sculptor be found sitting in it? Might sculptor be found sitting in it? Oh, this is going to be a pun. Father or friar. Oh, okay, could be friar as well. Of course, if they are diving and they are overweight, they are a deep fat friar. 14 across. Might sculptor be found sitting in it? I want to say gravel, but it isn't for many reasons. Might a sculptor be found sitting in it? Hello. Oh, hang on. That's better. That's better. Not spotting this one. I'm going to try 15 down, because then that will hopefully get the final letter that we've got in it. Inscription from scripture. Inscription from scripture. Well, I think I've got it, but I'm not certain. I've got an idea, but I'm not certain at all. I agree, Apodo. If it is what it is okay. Caroline and Apodo, and probably Warble J. Are we all going RIP? Is that what we think it is? Because that is literally an inscription you get on gravestones. Okay, that's what people are thinking. Okay. Yeah, so what it means. The word "from" can mean, oh, it's hidden in here. So if you dig away at scripture, you can literally find RIP, R.I.P. Okay, we need this sculptor. Would they be found sitting? It's got to be a name of a chair, who is also the name of a sculptor, I imagine. A Warver, Narvor. The one across. Is it a word in a word? No, I think it's just a double. It's not a double definition. It's a sculptor, probably ending er. That's also the name of a chair. And seater, a waver. No. It might. I think it's probably the name of it's either the name of a sculptor, a specific sculptor, or a type of sculptor. What they are, a carver. Okay, so a sculptor would be a carver. Is that a type of chair? If that's a type of chair, then there we go. That is a type of chair. I have learned a thing that I will immediately forget. There we go. 20 across. Quietly drink spilling gallons. Welcome back to the pub, by the way. 6 a.m. this morning. Were you there, Gary? Were you camping out for days? Were you there? Banging on the door since Tuesday. Hi, Gary. Quietly drink. Spilling gallons. This might be baffling. Quietly drink. Spilling gallons. This might be baffling. Okay. Yes, this is nice. I quite like this. Got it. I've got it now. So. A few more seconds on this one. This is I'm actually still not 100% sure, so I'm gonna have to. Quietly is P. Quietly is P in music, piano. And then if you drink, you guzzle, yes? So, and then if you spill the gallons, you take the G out of it. And so you just got uzzle. And so it might be baffling. It's a puzzle. About 3 minutes behind. Blind. Oh, right. Oh, no, that's not me. I have an issue with this clue. It says gallons. It should be spelling a gallon, not gallons, surely. G could probably stand for gallons. I would want there to be more than one G to get rid of, but that's just me. Anyway, hang on. We've got an X, we've got a Y, we've got a K, we have Zs. I'm going to sound the pangram horn. I'm going to sound the pangram horn. So... if someone wants to have a look, so DQ DJQU. Hi GC Dancing. I should have been keeping better notes, but anyway, I hope that I think there's about a 50% chance there could be one, but there have been lots of unusual letters so far. 13 down. Host, who knows all the answers. Host, who knows all the answers. I don't know. I don't know this one. Oh yeah, there's a U there. Host who knows all the answers. Oh, I think we're getting a Q. Thank you very much, chat. Yeah, do hang on. Do hold off a little bit longer in this. Oh, hi, Yo Baron. Hey, hope you are well. This is indeed a quizmaster. Who I am an aspiring. Well, I'd say I'm probably actually am a quizmaster. Really, there's a Q. So what have we got left? There's a D, a J. It's a Dan. So what have we got? D and J. Oh, it is interesting that quiz and puzzle. Yeah. D and J definitely. Anything else? Not sure about. But anyway, this is looking good. What's the parsing on? It's just it's a cryptic definition, so it's just a funny way of cluing someone who knows all the answers. A host is a quizmaster, and there's someone who knows all the answers. 16 across. Very many not informed. Very many not informed. Very many not informed. I wish I had all the answers here, yes. Unsomething. Unsomething is possible, but very many. Ultima, oodles. Umpteen, many. Okay, a few people have got it. Bulls, boy. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that it's a double definition. They're the hardest ones for you to give me hints on as well. Okay, now I'm open for hints on this one. Yeah, oodles with you at the beginning. Uddles. So hints on this one I will now take. We don't have a D, so it'd be nice for a D to pop into this one. What's the next? It sounds a bit old-fashioned. What's the next letter on this one? Un was right. Okay. Not informed, unwell, unknowing, untold. There we go. If I keep on spitting out words, they will eventually... And look, it has got the D in it. Not where I was expecting, but it's got the D in it. So is it just a J? Is it only a J left? If someone could have a look at that, that would be brilliant. Have we got a B? Yep. Yeah, C, D. Well, it's going very well. 17 down. Suffered being related to criminal. Suffered being related to criminal. Okay. I've got this one. Yay! 15 minutes to go. It'll be easy. Easy, Gary. Because I will speed up. Yes, untold masses. That's many, many people. This one is fairly nice. Certainly the surface reading on this one. Certainly the surface on this one I found it tricky. I basically didn't spot. I thought the anagram. I thought it's an anagram because of criminal, but I thought criminal was going to be the definition. So it's just an anagram of related to, and it's tolerated because if you tolerate something, you bear, you suffer it. So that is that. So let's have a look at 19 across. What letters are we missing? Certainly a J, possibly others. We got a P. Yeah, we have. Okay. 19 across. Nurse carries first lady to find river. Nurse carries first lady to find river. So I can get all but one letter of this. I mean, why can't I get this? So, there is a nice bit of crossword in this. So the first lady, literally in the Bible, the first lady, that's going to be Eve. So I put E here. Another V there. I don't think we actually had a V. Oh, yes, we did. So anyway. Now, a nurse is usually RN. Usually RN. Oh, but it's not. Oh, there is an RN, but it's got to be 7. So we have the River Severn, which is quite close to me, actually. RN is the registered nurse. It carries the first lady. That's Eve, but why? This is a state one. A state, so you can have nurse as SRN. This is new to me. So SRN is your nurse, and it's carrying the first lady, Eve, to get a River Severn. Come on, Jay, where are you? I want to sound my pangram horn. Make out, meaning of price, he'd fabricated. Make out, meaning of price, he'd fabricated. I have this one. Oh, yo, Baron, this is the easier of the 2 crosswords as well. Oh, dear. Yeah, the next one we do are going to be... The next one we're going to do is much harder. Okay. We'll try and decipher these clues. And funnily enough, decipher is the answer here. Fabricated, this is an anagram indicator. And it's an anagram of price heed. So it's an anagram of price heed at the end. And then it's de-anagrams to decipher. No J yet. How disappointing would it be if there was no J? And it means to make out if you decipher. 22 across. Second judge, initially uncertain. Second judge, initially uncertain. Okay, judge initially could be indicating a J, which would be lovely, but I don't think it's going to. I've got an idea? I've got an idea what it might be, but it's not got a J in it. That is not... That's chipper. That is going to help if I spell decipher, really, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Everybody, come back in 5 minutes and then I'll have eventually spelt it right. Okay, this might help. Okay, second, judge initially, uncertain, and now here comes the J. Does that mean it'll be a pangram? There's a J in this. Do we officially have a pangram now? Because we're not even 3/4 of the way through, which is excellent. So, judge initially, take the letter J. And then if something's off, it's a bit iffy. And then you get a jiffy, which is a second. And you know what this means? Pangram! The pangram horn has been sounded. And there's the pangram choo-choo as well. So there we go. Happiness is pangram shaped. Pangram, for those who don't know, it's just a crossword that every single letter of the alphabet appears in. 23 down. Fine Democrat punched by expert stood opposite. Fine Democrat punched by expert stood opposite. Happy July the 4th, everyone. Fine Democrat punched by expert stood opposite. Okay, yep, got this one. Doot doot. Doot doot indeed, Hussein. Interesting use of the word punched here. An expert here is going to be your ace. Oh, do you want a pangram kazoo? There we go. Number 35 wishes you well. So an expert is an ace, and fine is F, and D is Democrat, and punched in this is... Yes! Okay, we need more pangrams. Thank you very much, Pangram, for the donation. You could, if you would like to make these unusual and amusing donations, you can do it at streamlabs.com/QuizzyDan. That is how people are doing these, and I love them. I love them. So it's ace in FD, and then if you stand opposite someone, you face them. Let's try 27 across. Thanks, Gary. Charlie's one part of frontier. Charlie's one part of frontier. Charlie's one part of frontier. This is going to be... Ooh. So, yeah, the punched is mean we're putting it into... Like, if you punch a hole, you punch a hole into something. So it's put it in the middle. It's an unusual way of using the word punch. But it works. 27 across. Charlie's one part... a frontier. Not spotting this. I mean, Charlie is the letter C in the NATO alphabet, so it could be just the letter C, but then one part of frontier. The fact that it's got a question mark probably means it's an at-lit clue, because it just the whole thing also means the definition as well as the word play, but I'm not spotting it. Warble J, think you got it? I'm going to come back to it if that's okay. Charlie's an example of one. Yeah, that's not surprised. Not a surprise to me, but going to come back to it on that one. 29 across. Train that may be held up by attendant. Train that may be held up by attendant. Train. Of course, that could be to train, to coach, to work out. Incidentally, I haven't been running since the beginning of lockdown. I blame social distancing. Yeah. Train that may be held up by attendant. I don't know. I'm just not spotting this one. Not spotting this one. A hint, please, on 29, if you would like to give me one. By the way, stare. Just quickly going back to stare on this one whilst you give me a hint. Then, of course, that's 7 Down. The unofficial sponsor of 7 Down is, of course, 7 Down. Hang on, that's not 7. That's 7 Up. Hang on, that's 7 Down. Every time, going to be hilarious. Every single time. 29 across. Train that would be held up by a very specific bridle train. Thank you. At a specific event. So literally, this is a cryptic definition, i.e., this is a very American thing. An American crossword will have lots of cryptic definitions. And lots of trivia and general knowledge in. But they like their cryptic definitions, and so do I. Bridle, it's a type of trade that will be held up by an attendant, literally. And I agree. I agree that I also possibly wouldn't go out running now because there's too many people out and about. I wouldn't go for a run anyway because I'm lazy, but it's been a while. Stonework on nearly everything. Stonework on nearly everything. I've got this one. I'll give you a few seconds to get it at home or wherever you are. Stonework on nearly everything. Invalid, you've got the answer. Okay, Invalid, what is it, Invalid? The honour goes to you here, Invalid. What is it? It is opal. Yes, absolutely. It is opal. An opal is a type of stone, type of gemstone. Work is op, from Latin. Nearly everything. Everything is all, but it's not quite everything, so we take the last letter off. Okay, so what is this? 27 across. Charlie's one, part of frontier. Chick point. Checkpoint. Wow, saying chick point as a joke leads me to the answer. Checkpoint Charlie. So Charlie's one. I mean, however I get it, N Fogarty. And hello to N Fogarty as well. You have submitted a crossword that is doing the rounds in a bundle of things, that crosswords for good, aren't you? Well done, Fogarty. Gary, can you allow him to post a link to those crosswords? That would be really kind. Grids for good. That's what it is. Neil Fogarty, you have written a crossword for this. I'll tell more. I'll say more after, because we're against the clock. Points are more important here. Checkpoint. Yes. But I don't get the part of frontier part, but But it was a checkpoint in Berlin. What a pity I included assumed name. What a pity I included assumed name. I've got this one. I'll give this a few seconds. It's what you have at a frontier. Okay, fair enough. This is an alias, this one. It's alas with I in it. So, what a pity. Alas, I included. Put an I in it and you get assumed name, alias. 30 across. Second nuclear weapon is very loud. Second nuclear weapon is very loud. S is probably second. Trident is your nuclear weapon. Wow. And then strident is very loud. I quite like that clue. Even if we do have to have nuclear weapons in this world. Stupid idea. Strident. Trident with S. And that is very loud. Let's go with all the A's and the R here. 24 across. Piece of text. Soldier attached to chart. Piece of text. Soldier attached to chart. So it's got to be a graph, isn't it? Ah. So if it's a graph, and that's my way in here, it's got to be a paragraph, and your para is your soldier. And that's your soldier, and a paragraph is a piece of text. I thought strident meant forceful, so I assume it can also mean very loud. 3 minutes to go, 2 clues. Choice of beverage, for 21 down, when Papa's promoted. Choice of beverage, when Papa's promoted. Okay, Papa's promoted. Probably means we're going to be taking a word that's already got a P in it. Papa means P. And we're going to promote it. We're going to move it up within the word. And a choice is an option. But why? Why? Choice of beverage when Papa's promoted. I don't get the parsing. Oh, it should be demoted. Surely it's potion. But we're moving the P down. Oh, no, hang on. It's when we promote the P. If we promote the P, we'll get potion, which makes it a beverage. It's that way round. If we promote P, we get potion, which is the beverage. That's the way round. 28 across. Idiot left with bottles. Idiot left with bottles. Minute and a half. Idiot left with bottles. Idiot left with bottles. I mean, I want it to be an L at the end for left, but we've already used L equals left. Twit. Twit is an idiot. Is it twit? Right. If someone's got it, please let me know, because I definitely want to get it in the time. I think it's twit, but I don't get it if it is. Oh, it's hidden. Hidden left with it. Oh, literally in left with. Yes, here we are. It is TWIT. That is good. That is a good hidden indicator. Let's check the puzzle. And points. 600 points are ours. Very well done. I will share them all equally with everyone. And what do points make? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So, and it's double. It is a pangram. Just take a look at the thing. All the letters are there, and it is a pangram. Here's the pangram the pangram fanfare. Now, which of these TV shows would you watch? There's quite a few strong contenders in this one. I think, Scott make tracks, just because I know Scott. I think that's a strong one. Attic Salt Frown doesn't make any sense. Carver Untold. No. 7 Puzzle. Murder Mysteries in the Bristol area. Jiffy Paragraph about a writing thing that happens very quickly. Checkpoint Twit. Checkpoint Twit. That would make that's a sitcom based on the Berlin Wall. And Bridal Strident is just a warpath. Just leave them alone. And ancestry bisect. Oh, that is excellent. So thank you very much, everyone, for the help there. That is the first of the 2 crosswords that we're doing. Just going to take a drink.